Hello everyone, welcome back to Ifechi family. Another fun video. The last time I shared with you some of the things they say here in the UK. So today I just want us to look at some pronunciation, some of the things they say and the way they say it. Some of them I find baffling, but it is what it is. And when you're here, you just have to learn to to speak that way so that they will understand what you're saying. The first one is plumber. You can see where it's written in, I'll be writing them out. Some of our people will say plumber. No, that B is silent. It's plumber. Yes, don't ask me why the B is silent, but it is. So it is plumber, not plumber. And common fish that we all have for some reason, you know, salmon is called salmon, not salmon, even though it's spelled as salmon, as you can see written there, but they actually pronounce it as salmon. There's a town called Worcester here in the UK. If you see how it's spelled, you say that it's Worcestershire, or Worcestershire, or it's Worcestershire. That's how they say that. So I'm going to be, as I say, writing them so you can see how it's written and how it's said. And then Borough. That word there is said Borough. Another one is Durham. As it's written there, you can see you would have, we would say Durham, but no, that H is silent, so it's Durham. That place, that is Durham. The next one is when somebody deletes somebody, say that, oh, this person is a murderer. It's a murderer. Some places in UK here, they have their own accents. For example, somebody from Manchester, they have somebody from Newcastle, they have their own very strong accents. And we're not now talking about somebody from Scotland, because we lived in Edinburgh for 11 years. And I remember that, you know, you can imagine going from Nigeria straight to Scotland, where what they speak there, sometimes you wonder, is that really English? Because the way they say some of the things, you know, it was baffling me, especially myself, who was working in a local hospital where obviously you meet all the native and all the people that speak that deep Scottish accent. I remember vividly the care assistant saying to me, give us a tool, hen. Give us a tool, hen. I'm like, tool in a hospital? And what she meant was towel. And hen, they refer to ladies as hen. So when she said, give us a tool, hen, and I'm like, I was looking at her until when she pointed at the towel over there. I'm like, oh, is it towel? You're calling it tool? Tool. Maybe to me it sounded like tool. Maybe she said tool. I don't know, but it sounded like tool to me. Give us a tool, hen. And that was like, I wasn't familiar with that, but I later got used to that. Another one is duvet. You know, it's written there. It's called duvet. And I've heard some of our people call it duvet. That T is silent. Why? I don't know, but it's silent. So it's not duvet, it's duvet. This one written over there now is pronounced as sorry keys. Sorry keys. Even though it's when you want, if we, our people want to say, you can say sorry quiz, but no, it's sorry keys. And then that one there says Isle of Wight, because that S is silent. Isle of Wight. So there's so many things that they say here where, you know, the pronunciation and some of the words are silent. So we just have to, when you come over here, I thought I'll share some of these things because I know that people are coming into the UK and there are so many ways they say things. Obviously, the way they pronounce things maybe in America will be so different from the way they pronounce it here, and the way they spell things in America is so different from the way they spell things here. The first one that shocked me was check, you know, the checkbook. CHEQUE. That's how we spell it in UK here, and America will say CHECK, like checking out, you know. So, but here in the UK, things are said and done differently. But once you start living with them and start mingling with them, you will get used to some of the ways they say things. And yeah, you just have to get used to it. And the most important thing for us to get used to, especially our people, because we don't have TH in our language, especially Igbo people in particular. We don't have TH in our language. If we can use our tongue to say the, mother, brother, father, things like that, and anything like with TH, we just use our tongue to say them. That's so that they will understand what you mean. Because if you don't use your tongue to say some TH, they will mean something else. So these are some of the things I thought I would come out here to say, just for us to have fun. So it's a fun video out in the park, having fun with wordings and the way the things are said. Again, as I said, people from Manchester, Newcastle, they all have strong accents. Edinburgh, Scotland, Glasgow, and such like. So it's a case of just getting used to the basic ones. And if you don't get it right, you don't get it right. After all, English is not our first language. So just say it. Try as much as possible to say it the way they will understand it. But if they don't, they can ask you to repeat, and you repeat. And don't be shy to repeat or to ask them what do they mean. Because, as I said, English is not our language. So just don't be shy and don't feel embarrassed. If you don't get it right, you don't get it right. You learn as you go along, still learning. Having been here for so many years, there are still so many things to learn. So don't think or don't feel embarrassed or don't form. That's another thing I refuse to do. I refuse to form. I just have to be myself. Speak English as much as I can. Yeah, I make mistakes sometimes. Hey, who doesn't? It's not my first language. So but I refuse to form. Just be yourself when you speak with them and when you mingle with them. Okay then, everyone, I hope you have found this video fun out in the park here, hearing the children in the rides and all the rest of it. And I'm sat in the corner here recording this fun video for you all. I hope you find it funny and you enjoy this video with me. Thank you so much for listening. See you again in my next one. Goodbye and God bless.